really enjoyed the engagement.
You
Yeah.
wrote this. Was it always your intention to write this book, or was it similar happenstance that you stumbled upon?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's COVID in 2020, at the beginning of COVID, of lockdown at least. I was forced to teach my course online, and it's a course which is quite difficult to teach because it's quite an interactive course. And as you know, I think students don't love interacting online, and so I just thought the students are going to get a worse product if I just do this online. And so I started writing up my lectures. And at some stage, some of the students were saying, well, I enjoyed reading these lectures, but my parents and my brother and they've enjoyed reading the lectures as well. And I thought, well, maybe this is kind of useful for a broad audience. And I happened to know a publisher, and she said to me, well, why don't you send it to like one or two or three publishers? And only one of them got back. I sent 3 emails, I think, and only one got back and said, well, let's give it a try. So it was never really an intention to write a book from the start. It kind of developed over time, but it was the ideas of within the book had been developed, for the last decade basically. So it's not something that I planned and structured and then wrote. It was something that was already kind of within me, and then it was much easier to do so. I mean, some of those chapters I wrote basically, in one day. So it was
One
there.
day.
There, and yeah, I think some of those earlier chapters was pretty easy to write because I knew everything that I wanted to say. Some of the later chapters took a while, but the earlier ones were pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah.